Well, we've all heard a lot about banned books. I think a lot of us have read a lot of banned books. In fact, you probably read one without even realizing it.
Yeah, and that's typically a good thing. Meghan Hayden from Riverbend Bookshop is here to tell us all about it. Good morning, Meghan. How are you?
Good morning. Great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, nice
Does Connecticut have to worry about this? Is this something in Connecticut that we have to worry about?
Absolutely. The states leading the charge on trying to ban books are primarily Florida, Texas, Idaho, but we have it right here in Connecticut and face those challenges regularly in our school and public libraries.
And where are the challenges coming from?
Well, it sometimes is a parent or a community member that is concerned about a specific title, but actually a lot of banning pressure comes from organized groups who try to make lists of books and teach people how to challenge books across the country.
Interesting.
What are they looking to challenge? Like, what is it about these books that people don't like?
Well, the big hitters on the American Library Association's list of top challenged and banned books feature primarily LGBTQ content, also content that is fraudulently flagged as being somehow illegal for children to see, anything with any kind of sexual content of any nature, and books that tend to challenge systems of power.
Interesting. What have you brought for us today?
Well, I brought a variety of books, some classics and some newer titles that are being banned for various reasons. So when you said you've probably read...
we were just talking about this.
Yeah.
You probably read a lot of them.
You probably have, and readers are really surprised. So when we kind of recognize Banned Books Week in the shop, the best part about it is that we get to have conversations about all of these books that people really enjoyed or got something out of, and they're surprised to learn that access to those books is more limited today than when they came out.
Wow.
So for example, 1984 by George Orwell, a classic. Probably most of you read it in high school.
For sure.
And this gets challenged a lot and pulled from school libraries because it's really critical of government. The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Toni Morrison won a Pulitzer Prize in 1993, but the main challenge for her book is that it's a bad book, and this gets things pulled. But people don't like to ban books that they are afraid of.
Afraid of, right?
Yeah.
Fear is the motivator here. What is the difference between banned and challenged?
Challenges are the first step in the banning process. So that's when a community member stands up at a school board meeting or writes a letter to the principal and says that they'd like to have a book removed or considered for removal. And then banning is when that actually goes through.
So there's a lot of children's books that get roped into this too, right?
A shocking number of children's
like
books.
things that probably you have in your little library at home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I brought two great examples of kids' books. And Tango Makes Three is a picture book about a true story where at the Central Park Zoo there was a penguin chick who didn't have a family to take care, and two male penguins ended up raising this chick. It's a completely true story.
It's a true story.
It's just something that happened in this environment, but people find that very shocking, and that book regularly gets banned.
It's that fascinating. A true story that's getting banned.
A picture book.
Yeah. Yes, a board book for little ones. Dim Sum for Everyone by Massachusetts author Grace Lynn. Grace has won the Newbery and the Caldecott Award. She is so talented. She writes a lot about the Chinese American experience for kids. And Dim Sum for Everyone is banned in Florida school districts. It is a picture book about a family going to a dim sum restaurant, the kind where they push the trolley and you get to pick the dumplings and such. It's about the smells and the shapes of the food and the sounds that you hear, and it's about going to dinner with your family.
And what's the challenge?
Well, there are lots of groups of people that find someone's very existence to be challenging.
Can you really quickly tell us why it's so important for us to be reading these kinds of books?
Well, I think that so much hatred comes from fear, and so much fear can be alleviated through understanding. Books are the best way that I know of to learn a little bit about people, to open your heart a little bit, just to find something that you can connect to, and that's the kind of thing that brings us together.
Do you have all these in the shop?
Oh, absolutely. These and more.
Okay. And where can we find your shops?
You can find us in Glastonbury on Main Street and in West Hartford on Park Road.
I've been to
right.
the Glastonbury location.
And again,
It's super
support your
cute.
independent bookstores. You know, I know Lori Fazio from RJ Julia's, she came on and had pretty much did the same topic, so we're grateful for the both of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks,
Good to see
Megan.
you,
Nice
Meg.
to see you.
Thank you.